Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and on this one I'm going to be showing you the best Mimikyu build for raids on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This Pokemon's going to be really good. I actually took out a 6-star Breloom with it earlier, and I even forgot to equip the item before I fought it, and I had like a third of the time remaining. It was really good. Let's start off with how to get it. We're going to come right here on the map. So I'm going to fly over to East Province Area 3 and then make my way over. So once you get into the Tag Tree Thicket, just keep your eyes open. I've had better luck in this part right here, so that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to cross this bridge right here. So when you cross the water, you should be able to find one relatively quickly. There's one right over there in the grass. You can't see it. So you just want to encounter that and catch it, and you want to make sure it's a ghost type Tera. That's one we're going to be using because we only actually have 3 or 4 ghost types on the actual channel, and we've got like 5 or 6 fairy types. If you did want to run a fairy type one though, you would just use Play Rough instead of the main attacking move we're going to use. So like I said, ghost type Tera, and we're going to use the item Metronome. What this does is it's a chain item. Say we use an attack on the first turn, it's at 100% damage. If we use it again on the second turn, then it's at 120%, and it goes up in 20% until it reaches 200. And if it's interrupted, then it starts again, or if you use a different move. To get this item, you want to go over to Levincia North. Once you get here, just come over to the Pokemon Center, I mean the Delibird shop, which is right over here. Click on battle items, scroll down a little bit, it'll cost you 15,000 Pokedollars. You want to buy that and equip it onto your Mimikyu. And then we're going to turn right when we come out the Delibird shop and go to the Chansey supply shop, which is the black and green one right here. And what you're going to need from here is the Adamant Mint. This increases your attack and reduces your special attack. If you've already got one or you're an adamant nature, you don't need one of these. But as you can see right there, up in attack, down in special attack. And the EVs we're going to be running are HP and attack. This will maximize our chances of surviving and increase our damage. If you don't know how to get your EVs up, then just go back in the Chansey supply shop and you will need to buy 26 HP ups and 26 proteins. This will get your HP and your attack to the max they can be. Next up, we're going to need max IVs, increase our stats even more. If you don't know how to check IVs, go in your main menu, then click boxes. And then hover over your Mimikyu, click plus, and on the right hand side it will tell you all your stats, and then click it again and it will tell you all your IVs. If it says best on any of them, you've already got max IVs. If it says anything else, then you haven't got max IVs. And when it says hyper trained, then you have max IVs as well. That just means that you've used bottle caps to get them. So just figure out how many bottle caps you need, and once you figure it out, then go to any Delibird shop, it doesn't matter which one. Then go down and click on general goods, and the first item will be the bottle cap. That's one we'll need. For every 1 bottle cap, we can get 1 max IV. I needed to buy 5, just figure out how many you need and buy that many. It'll cost you a maximum of 100,000 Pokedollars. So if you buy all the HP ups, proteins, and 5 bottle caps, it will cost you 620,000 Pokedollars. So after you get all your bottle caps, I want you to fly over to Montenevera. And then we're going to be coming over to the guy with the Abomasnow in the back. Speak to him. He will hyper train your Pokemon. You will click your Mimikyu and then click bottle caps. And then click HP, attack, defense, special defense, and speed. After you've done this, just click start the training and your stats will be ready to go. Oh, that really nice weather's out. How lovely. Now moving on to the ability. We only have one ability. It's going to be Disguise. At the start of the actual fight, we're going to be able to take 1 hit no matter how much damage it will do. But it will take 12.5% of our health off us. So it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. If we get hit with a really weak move, it's going to do more damage to us than it would have done. But if we get hit by a strong move, we're going to be saving some HP. After our moves, we're going to be using Shadow Claw, Swords Dance, Charm, and Taunt. Shadow Claw is going to be our main attacking move and our only attacking move. It's going to do 70 power and 100 accuracy. It's going to have a high chance of landing a critical hit than usual. Our second move is going to be Swords Dance. This will increase our attack by 2 stages every time we use it. This will power up our Shadow Claw so we can really do some damage. Charm is going to be our third move. It's going to be against those physical attackers. It will make them utterly useless. It will reduce their attack by 2 stages. And the fourth move, you can use one of 2 moves. You can use Taunt, which will stop the other Pokemon from using any of those annoying moves like Spore, Yawn, Sing, Thunder Wave, Will-O-Wisp, and so on. They will have to use attacking moves on you for 3 turns. If you don't want to use this though, you can use Drain Punch, which after a Swords Dance, it can actually get you quite a bit of health back before you go into your Shadow Claws properly. If that's what you want to use, then go ahead. I'm going to use Taunt. Now, Shadow Claw and Charm, we can learn through level up, so you don't need to worry about those two. Just get to level 100 and you can relearn them. As for Swords Dance and Taunt, we will need TMs to learn these, so just go to any Pokemon Center and go to the green section. We're going to go over Swords Dance first. It'll be TM88, it'll cost you 5,000 LP, free Zangoose Claw, free Gibble Scales, and free Cypher Claws. Let me show you where to get these. We're going to be going over the Cypher first, so come to Castle Watchtower number 1. And then we're going to be looking at the center of the lake and just dropping down on this side. After you drop down, turn left a little bit, and we're going to be looking for a Cypher around this area. Shouldn't take you too long before you actually find one. There's one right there. We're just going to go and take that out. And that's how we're going to get our Cypher Claws. Up next is going to be Zangoose right here. So what I want you to do is I want you to fly over to the Pocopath Lighthouse or the shrine and make your way over. When you get over, I want you to climb this wall. And when you get to the top, Zangoose will be able to spawn. So here's one right over here. So we're going to take that out. And that will get us our Zangoose Claws, and now we just need the Gibble. At the Gibble, I want you to fly over to Alpha Nada. And then you're just going to be going straight forward into this cave right over here. Going to be the Alpha Nada Cavern. And we're just going to slowly go down the actual cave until we run into a Gibble or a Gabite following this path. So there's some over here on the right, so I'm going to take those out, and that will get us our Gibble Scales, and now we can go get Swords Dance. As for our next move, it's going to be TM87 Taunt. This will cost us 3,000 LP, free Meowth, free Sableye Gems, and free Sneasel Claws. Let me show you where to get these. So as for the Meowths, what we're going to do is we're going to come over to Medali West. And then we're going to go out into West Province Area 3, and we're going to look for Meowth or Persian. There's a Persian. I'm going to take that out, and that will get us our Meowth. Oh no, a Pikachu. Away. And then we're going to be flying back over to Alpha Nada. And we're going to be going back in the Alpha Nada Cavern that we found our Gibbles and Gabites in. And then instead of going down slowly, I just want you to drop off the edge. And now we're just going to be looking around in this cave for a Sableye. There's one right there. We're going to take that out, and that will get us our Sableye Gems. Now we just need the Sneasel. To get our Sneasel, you can pretty much just come anywhere in Glisado Mountain. So I'm going to fly to the highest peak, and then I'm just going to drop down on one side, and we're just going to be keeping our eye out for a Sneasel or a Weavile. So there's a Sneasel right there. We're just going to take that out, and that will get us our Sneasel Claw, and now we have all the moves for our Mimikyu. So now that we've gone over the full build, let's get into some raids. But before we do that, we have a Discord. Link's going to be in the description. It's a lot of fun over there. Everyone's welcome. Would love to see you all. Let's get into those raids. So it's our lucky day. The 6-star raid for today is going to be a Psychic type, which we are super effective against. So we can go ahead and do it. Hopefully get some Mystica. Let's begin. Right, so this thing is going to have about 94,623 different ways to poison us. So we're going to use Taunt just to remove the Toxic. Now it can only poison us with Sludge Bomb, I'm guessing. Ha, you can't use Toxic after the Taunt. Trying to do that to me, you silly Pokemon. So we're going to use Swords Dance, raise that attack by 2 stages. It's going to use Water Pulse. It's not going to do anything to us because of Disguise. We're going to use Swords Dance again. This will put us on +4 attack. It's going to use Sludge Bomb. It's neutral though because we are a Ghost type as well as a Fairy type. We're going to use Swords Dance for a 3rd time. Now we're on max attack already. That's beautiful. It's going to use Sludge Bomb again. That's fine. Oh, Acid Spray. Oh, it's not attacking us. We're going to use Cheer and then go all out. I want to see how much damage we do with a Shadow Claw. Let's use Sludge Bomb. That's fine. Draco Meteor doesn't affect us. Get a bit of health back because they are Bolivar. Let's see how much damage we do. I'm hoping to get into the red at least. No, we didn't quite get into the red, but it does a lot of damage. It's going to use Sludge Bomb. We're going to survive. Steal some of our Terra Charge. That's not good. Removes negative effects from itself. That's fine, as long as it doesn't nullify. Draco Meteor doesn't affect us. I wouldn't actually have minded getting hit with a Draco Meteor because it would weaken the Dragalga extremely. We're going to heal up. It can use Toxic again now, by the way. Oh, we got quite a big heal, I think. Like half of our health. It's going to use Sludge Bomb. The Grassy Terrain goes back up. And now we can use Shadow Claw again. We don't have any Terror at the minute because he removed it. We're doing a decent amount of damage because we're still on +6. We get a critical hit because it's got a high critical hit rate. And now it uses Toxic. If we're lucky, we might be able to get 2 attacks away here. So here's the first Shadow Claw. We're just doing damage to that shield now. The Dragalga is now in the red. We're going to use another Shadow Claw. Come on, get a crit. So it does some more damage. Keep in mind the actual metronome does more and more damage every single turn that you're using Shadow Claw in a row. As long as you don't use a different move. We do go down completely fine. I'd be very surprised if we don't win this raid. We're going to Terrestrialize now into our Ghost type. When we Terrestrialize, Sludge Bomb will be not very effective against us because we will lose our Fairy type. But Draco Meteor will be able to affect us. We use Shadow Claw after we Terrestrialize. It does a little bit of damage. We are not Swords Danced up at the minute. We avoid the Toxic, and now we can just finish him off with a Shadow Claw. So here's the last Shadow Claw, and the Dragalga goes down. We do our first raid. That's a 6-star Dragalga down. You fought well, my seaweed friend. Do not fear. Give me your Mystica. Damn seaweed. Suppose we got a bit of XP, some shards, and let's get into the second raid. Because we just fought a 6-star raid, I think we have earned the right to fight a Blissey because it has amazing rewards. It's going to be a Psychic type one. Let's get into it. So we're just going to start off with a Swords Dance to get +2 on our attack. We're going to use Swords Dance again, so now we're on +4 attack. It can't actually hit us with anything, so this was kind of an unfair raid. We're going to use Swords Dance again, now we're on max attack. All it can use is heal pulse. I feel bad. We're going to go all out. My teammates better not take it to half health or there'll be trouble. And now we can use Shadow Claw and finish it off. Ba-boom. Oh, or don't finish it off. So a tiny bit of health left. The shield goes up. It uses heal pulse over and over again. It uses soft bile to get some health back. And then we just finish it off with a Shadow Claw. Watch now, I'll just get all shards instead of XP. No, my poor XP. So we found our third raid. It's going to be a Psychic type 5-star Tatsugiri. Let's get straight into it. So turn 1, we're just going to use Swords Dance. He can't actually hit us with any dragon type moves, which is nice. Oh, he uses counter. I forgot he had counter. This is actually good. We're going to use Swords Dance again. Now we're on a +4 attack. He hits us with a Water Pulse, but we block it with Disguise. It still confuses us though. Come on, you can use a third Swords Dance, I believe. There we go. We get a third Swords Dance away. It steals some of our Terra Charge. We're going to use Go All Out. I'm going to use Water Pulse on us. Take us to about 200 health. And now it's time to Shadow Claw. Oh, wait, no. Maybe it's not. Mimikyu. Oh, my God. Put ourselves in confusion for 223 damage. The things you see. So we're going to use Swords Dance once, and then we're just going to attack. We're going to attack here. Do about half of its current health and damage. Going to hit us with a Water Pulse. That confusion just ruined our raid. I'm pretty sure we would have just won that raid straight up. It removes negative effects from itself. We're going to use Shadow Claw again. Nullifies our stats. I'm kind of sad it blocked our one-hit KO. I really wanted to get one of the one-hit KOs this raid. It hits us with a Water Pulse. We hit it with a Shadow Claw, breaking that shield. And then we're just going to use one last Shadow Claw to finish the raid. Goodbye, Tatsugiri. Can't believe I took so much damage in confusion. Stupid fish. So that's the third raid done. Hope you've enjoyed this Mimikyu build. It's a lot of fun when you get down to using it. And posting them one after the other might cause a few problems because they probably hate each other. But there's a Raichu build that I'm going to put on screen right now. That's a very fun build. That's actually a one-shot build. And I'll catch you on the next one.